At 11.
The theater there is lovely. It's small, but it's beautiful and clipped. And so when they offered me these two particular leads, I couldn't refuse. I mean, one does not turn down Agnes' God.
No, I guess not.
You know, there are so few resident stock companies these days. Everything's packages. It must have been wonderful back in the 50s and the 60s when young actors could work all summer, play all kinds of parts, and really learn their craft in front of a live audience. Well, there's just a few places like that left, and they don't insist on megastars for every production. It's a training ground. Stock is just...
Bo? Bo? Hello? You there?
No, operator, just keep ringing. I know there's someone in Mr. Lawrence's room. Look, there has to be. All right, just try again.
Give me the phone. Answer the call, operator. No. No message. Why were you calling, Mitch?
What do you think you're doing, Dorian? Extra sugar-free gum with NutraSweet. Extra sugar-free gum with NutraSweet gives you extra refreshing flavor that lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Extra flavor for that extra long haul. Extra flavor for that extra long haul. Sweet extra, the extra fresh flavor lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Get extra sugar-free gum. Things sweetened with 100% NutraSweet display the 100% NutraSweet symbol. A little red swirl next to the words NutraSweet brand sweetness. The 100% symbol means low calorie without saccharin and great taste without any sugar added. 100% NutraSweet. Why some things taste better than others. No matter how things change or how we live today, the best things in life are done the original way. Enjoy something original. Secret herbs and spices taste naturally better somehow.
Kentucky Fried Chicken original recipe. We've been doing chicken right for 40 years. We're not going to change it now.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. Enjoy something original now.
Things are changing.
Yeah, look what's coming out of here. Just close to here.
Oh, yeah.
And let you show your stuff. Come on. Yeah.
Just your stuff.
Bottom to top.
Colors.
That's hot. You stuff. It's more for your money.
All right.
Get your stuff.
Answer me, Tina. Why were you calling Mitch's room? I've told you over and over to stay away from that man.
I know that. Look, it's just that he keeps telling me how much he loves me, all right? So I thought he's going on the stand, so maybe I ought to try to
That's a bunch of bull. Come over here. Sit down. Now, I want to know why you were calling him, and I want to know right now.
Dorian.
What does Dorian have to do with it?
He is with Mitch, and I am scared. I'm worried.
What's she got to do with you?
Look, she's one of the few people that believes in me. She's my friend. She thinks I'm innocent. She is trying to gather just a small piece of evidence that might prove that I am innocent.
What evidence?
Please.
Don't give me any of that please nonsense. I've heard it all before. Now, look. If Dorian was after some information and it's pertinent to this case, I want to know now. So, come on. Give it right now.
All right. Okay, but after court recess today, Dorian thought that maybe we ought to go up to Niki's. And now, don't get upset. I know I should have talked to you about this first, all right? But she was in such a hurry, and we went there.
Why would she want to go into that room?
Look, she just wanted to see it for herself, right? She talked the landlady into letting us in. So we were just trying to find some kind of clue that would place Mitch having to be in Niki's room.
What clue?
When Mitch and I were together back in California, I gave him this wonderful, expensive watch. It's made of lapis lazuli. We found a piece of lapis lazuli in the room. And we just wanted to see if it fit onto Mitch's wristband.
Oh, swell. So what was Dorian doing? She was trying to get close to him and steal it?
No, Dorian just wanted to see if it belonged on that watch and if there was a stone missing from the watch.
I don't believe you two. You're both nuts. That man is dangerous. Don't you know it's dangerous going up there?
I know that. That is why I am so frantic. All right, they were supposed to go out to dinner together, but they never showed up. Now I know that she's up there in his room, and I am really scared to death for her.
What ran through that thing that stands for a brain of yours? Huh? How did you think you could outsmart Mitch? He's a killer.
You think I know that?
Yeah? Then why'd you let Dorian go up there? What you want? Another death on your conscience?
Oh, dear. Caught in the act. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Why are you going through my drawer?
Oh, come on, you remember, just before you left the room, I was saying that I had this curiosity about men and what they keep in their dresses, and you said that we should go through yours, and I got a little bored while you were away, and silly me, I just, started without you. Please forgive me, really. There, I've got it all straightened up, nice and neat. You've got great taste in shirts. I guess you didn't have any luck with my wallet, huh? I just hope somebody responsible finds it and sends it back to me.
You know, you really haven't answered my question.
Okay, another confession. I was looking for cigarettes. I'm sorry, really I am. It was a tacky thing to do.
I don't smoke.
Good for you.
I don't remember that you did either.
I don't normally. I only crave a cigarette sometimes when I get nervous or agitated about something.
Oh, why are you nervous?
My wallet, my credit card.
Oh, you shouldn't smoke for any reason. You don't want to endanger your health, do you?
Oh, absolutely not.
I mean, it'd be a real shame if your life was cut short because you didn't exercise a little self-control.
No, I don't think anything could cut my life short.
Huh, you never know.
Oh, I'm like a cat. I've got 9 lives.
Ah, well, curiosity killed the cat.
Yes, but I'm not really that kind of cat. I'm more the kind that purrs when she's stroked.
You know, cats are very mysterious creatures. Are you?
Sometimes. I'd like to think that was part of my allure.
Oh, well, you are definitely alluring. You're also very gorgeous. Something the matter?
No, nothing.
Oh, good. Yes, indeed. You are a gorgeous woman, also a very exciting one.
Yes, but I'm one that doesn't like things to move this fast.
Oh, we're not going fast. Come on. We've been together all evening. Isn't this the way it was supposed to end?
You know, I've got an idea.
Oh, I hope it coincides with mine.
Why don't we go upstairs to the rooftop terrace?
You gotta be kidding.
Oh, it's very romantic. We could look at the moon and the stars.
Oh, but the moon and the stars would pale in your presence.
Hey, humor me. Come on, let's pay a short visit to the roof.
No, let's pay a long visit to my bed. It'd be a lot more fun.
Hey, we're sitting here, Mitch. I don't think we understand each other.
Oh, Dorian, I think we do understand each other perfectly.
Come right over here, honey.
Whoa. Well, what have we here, huh? All right, no more games. No more games. I want to know what you're after. I want to know what you're looking for.
Oh, Suzanne, I'm sorry. No, I apologize. I'm not with it tonight, you know.
Are you thinking about the film?
Yeah, there's just so many production problems involved in that thing. I can't get my mind off it.
It's all right, I understand. I mean, I've sort of seen films in New York. They're mostly low budget, but even then the production problems are horrendous. I just wish I could take your mind off business for a few hours. Maybe getting off the subject of theater would help. What do you think about horse racing?
Well, if you like to bet, I think that's a pretty good way to go broke.
Oh, don't say that. My horoscope said this is my lucky night, and I was sure that maybe you would have made it even luckier.
Why, did you place a bet somewhere?
Yeah. Well, I couldn't resist. I got this very hot tip on a horse running at Liberty Downs.
This is a coincidence. I've got a friend, Woody. Well, he's the director of this movie that we're working on. This guy's got his fingers in everything.
Oh, I know the type.
Well, he's out at the park right now watching this race. He's got a friend that owns a horse that he went out to bet on named Ladies Man.
Ah, that's him.
No.
That's my horse. Oh, my God. This must be another lucky omen. I tell you what, why don't you keep your fingers crossed that your friend and I both come up winners?
Well, I sure hope that you come up with it.
Our ladies man, he won the race.
Doo-dah.
Our ladies man, he got first place.
Oh, doo-dah-dee.
Gonna run up. Nice.
Gonna run up, nice. I bet my money on Ladies Man.
Come on, think of something to run.
And hip,
That's
hip,
hip.
hooray! Hey, that was some race, huh?
Boy, did you ever see a horse run faster?
Yes.
Oh, stop it. Oh, I had a wonderful time. I loved the race. I loved the track. I loved the hamburgers. I loved winning. The helicopter was terrific. And you are a terrific date.
Well, thank you, then. I think I deserve a reward.
Hey, come on. Watch it, okay?
The story of Soft Batch. The cookies so soft, they taste like they're right from the oven.
You know, Mom, some people call our soft batch cookies homemade.
They're elf-made. Just because we elves make soft batch cookies soft and chewy, like cookies right from the oven, and ain't yummy flavoring, there's no need to call them homemade.
I'm sure folks meant it as a compliment.
Keebler Soft Batch cookies. Oatmeal raisin, sugar, peanut butter, and chocolate chip. So soft, they taste like they're right from the oven.
You have to rise and shine each morning, spreading joy to the world. Tina Day, we flash you happy. Tina Day, we flash you happy, yeah.
Take a minute to indulge yourself every day with Gina Tay, because you can't be good to others unless you're good to yourself.
Everybody's gonna feel it. You're gonna have everybody feeling wonderful. Veronica, feeling wonderful as you feel.
2 more weeks and school.
Arnold, you gonna bring Miss Spencer an apple?
Someone say apple.
Who's the long guy?
Lesson 1, strong waistband. Our boys' briefs have a waistband that lasts through lots of washing. Lesson 2, tough seams. No kid's tougher than our seams.
Oh, yeah?
And 1 and 2 equals...
I would summer last as long as your underwear.
Fruit of the Loom Boys Briefs.
Think of us first.
Vaseline, the Wonder Jelly. A super skin smoother, gentle makeup remover. A diaper rash preventer, dry line quencher. Vaseline, the Wonder Jelly. Guards against the wind, smooths away the sun, takes the bite out of burns, smooths skating on the run.
Vaseline Petroleum Jelly. Quality you can trust to smooth, soothe, soften your skin in so many ways, so many places. No wonder it's called
Vaseline, the Wonder Jelly.
What do you mean, watch it? I thought we had a great time together this evening.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Well, then what's the matter with a little sociable kiss?
It wasn't sociable.
I admit it wasn't purely platonic, no.
Woody, I want the film to go smoothly from now on, and I think it's important that we understand each other.
I thought we did.
I like you a lot. I have a lot of fun with you. You're a funny person. It's great being around you.
Thank you. That's very positive. Would you like to start with the negatives?
There aren't any negatives. It's just that you want to move in closer, and I'm not ready for it.
I admit I may have been trying to rush you, mean.
Yeah, and I admit I probably gave you mixed signals like at the back street the other night. But the fact is, honestly, I just don't want to be involved with anybody right now. I want to keep my love life on hold.
Honestly? We're talking honestly. Okay, then be straight with me. Because if it was Bo that said he wanted you right now, I don't think that you'd be so sure about wanting to keep your love life on hold.
No, that's not true. See, Bo and I have been friends for a long time, and I admit that my feelings for him have gone beyond friendship, but I like you too. You see, that's the trouble. Now, I don't want you to think that I think that I'm being wonderful when I say this.
Well, you are wonderful, but go ahead.
Well, somehow I get the feeling that some of your disagreements lately have been because of me.
I'll be plainer than that. We have an outright competition going.
Right. And it's very destructive for your relationship. And you have a very special friendship, and I just don't want to be responsible for having it fall apart.
Friends disagree. It won't fall apart.
Well, I'm not sure from the way that it's looked lately. And besides, there's the movie. You know, all three of us want it to go well. I want it to be a smash success.
In other words, for the good of the team, back off. Okay.
Well, see, we are a team, and I like it that way.
Yeah, the three Mouseketeers.
Woody, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I need some space.
In other words, you're not closing the door on whatever might happen between us in the future?
Absolutely not.
Well, okay then. I can't refuse the request of a girl who got me luck at the races.
Just do me one more favor, okay?
What?
Don't say anything about this to Bo.
I won't.
The book is wonderful. I mean, because you always think of him as one of the greatest actors of all time. And when you read his biography, you realize that he is critiquing his own work and finds himself lacking. I mean, I found it incredible. Bo?
Oh, great. This is great. Great. I've done it again. Suzanne, I swear I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. You already explained why you have so much on your mind. And I guess making a film is a tremendous responsibility.
More than I ever imagined. Yeah. I'm so happy that we started having that conversation for an end, though, and then got to have dinner. I've loved it. But tomorrow I've got an early day, so I might have to make this an early night. Understand?
That's fine with me. Well, thank you for a lovely dinner.
Maybe we can get the local sports news on the car radio on the way home. Here's my horse one.
I'm positive that your horse is out there.
Yeah?
Well, I'm glad you talked me into this. It's good to get away from Llanview for a while. There's a lot of tension.
I believe it.
I wish you could tell me some more details about this evidence against Mitch that you were speaking.
I wish I could too.
Brad, I know you want to keep it confidential, but are you sure it is something concrete and not something that Tina has just cooked up?
Well, it's hard to say, but I think you could nail him to the wall. And the other hand, you know.
Yeah, that's the whole problem with this case. Who knows? Who knows what kind of questions they're going to ask me tomorrow when I testify? Who knows how much I'm going to be forced to hurt Viki?
Well, all you can do is tell the truth.
Oh, I'll tell the truth. I want to be able to protect her. If I were a physician, I'd be protected by doctor-patient confidentiality. But the conversations that she and I had about her dual personality are not looked upon as being official or confidential.
Well, you're in a tough spot.
Nobody's going to help. But I am glad I've got you to talk to about it. I'm sorry the conversation is revolving around this one topic.
Well, just remember one thing. You know you're trying to protect Viki. Don't hold back anything that might help Tina.
I really believe she is.
Brad, if she is innocent, I don't want to see her convicted. I will tell them everything I know. It's gone on far too long for any more deception to happen.
I agree. Look, if you'll excuse me, I have to make a phone call for Claire. I think I'll take care of that now.
Sure. How can you feel this close to somebody so soon?
Speaking just for myself, I don't think it's so soon at all. I've been waiting for you all my life. I just sometimes can't get... I think to myself, I gotta be dreaming this. I really love you, Jenny. And I'm so grateful that I've been too busy in my life to settle down and have a family. Because here you come along, finally. And I'm free. I mean, I am free to just love you to distraction.
Glad you were busy, too. Plus, we both had a lot of living to do before we got to this place. If it had been 10 years ago or 5 years ago, or even 6 months ago, it wouldn't have been right.
I want you so much.
What are you getting so uptight about? How was I supposed to know the wallet dropped there?
No, it didn't drop there. You hid it there.
Let me go.
So let you go. You got yourself up here tonight and not to have sex with me. What was it?
I'm getting out of here.
You're not going any place until you tell me what you're doing up here.
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
Some sort of scheme with you. Now, won't you tell me what it is?
You let me go. If you help me, I'll scream my head off.
And try. Look, the games are over. This is real life now.
25 years ago, there was a children's crusade. A crusade against cavities in children's teeth. Today, the children have grown. And what grown-ups also need is a way to help keep gums healthy. That's why we're introducing the Dentiguard plaque-fighting program. It starts with new Dentiguard fluoride toothpaste. And while no fluoride toothpaste has an active ingredient to fight plaque, flossing and proper brushing with Dentiguard help remove the plaque that can cause swollen gums. Because plaque can build up and lead to swelling and redness, what dentists call gingivitis. But brushing plaque away with Dentiguard can be the first step to healthy teeth and gums.
I'm doing something good for my gums every time I brush my teeth. I use Dentiguard. What a fresh, minty flavor.
Now join the Dentiguard Crusade, a proven plaque-fighting program with Dentiguard toothpaste. Accepted by the American Dental Association for effective cavity fighting. The Dentiguard plaque-fighting program. If you remove plaque, you'll protect gums better.
There's only one thing better than owning a Silverstone-coated fry pan, or even a Silverstone-coated saucepan, or even a Silverstone-coated Dutch oven. And that's owning a set of them. It's not just because Silverstone helps food release easily, or because Silverstone cleans up quickly, or even because Silverstone lasts for years. It's because it gets you out of the kitchen a whole set faster. Without this seal, it's not Silverstone, the durable non-stick from DuPont.
Unloving.
And actually, the games of belief are going to get married.
Can Mike resist his passion for Noreen?
Well, I had you out of my system, but I want you now just as much as ever.
And in all my children.
Sometimes when a woman won't give you what you want, you have to take it.
Get out of here, Erika.
Jeremy, I don't want
Get out of here immediately.
Loving all my children.
Listen, I'm not playing games. You've got this all wrong.
Oh, good, because I don't like that kind of woman.
Really, I don't know what's the matter with you, but honestly, I think the situation's gotten out of hand.
You asked for it. You wanted to come up here.
Why, you...
Oh, verbal abuse. I love it. I'm going to fight with a woman alone.
Oh, come in!
Shut up. Shut up.
Knock the damn door down!
What do you want?
Hey,
free me.
The second time, nothing more.
You know, Mitch, I wanted to come over to ask you some questions about, what the prosecution was going to talk to you about. I realized all of a sudden that would be unethical. I'm sorry, Mr.
Get great timing in you. Where did you and Dorian work this out?
Work what out, Mitch? Got an overly suspicious mind, fella. In court.
Dorian, I have been so worried. Are you all right?
Barely.
Well, I found out you were in his room. I kept trying to call and call.
Oh, that was you.
Yes, why were you up there?
Can I sit down before I fall down?
Dorian, why did you go up to his room?
Because he wasn't wearing the watch. I thought that was the only way I could get a look at the stupid thing.
Did you find it?
I found it in his dresser drawer.
That's so wonderful, Dorian. I am so grateful to you.
Don't be so grateful. I didn't really get a good look at it.
Did you see if there was a stone missing from the watch?
I didn't have time, Tina. I had to get rid of him somehow, so I told him that I'd lost my wallet somewhere in the lobby. But it seemed so long to find the watch that I had barely gotten hold of it when he came barging back to the door.
Dorian, did he see you with the watch?
Why are you so worried about the watch? Why don't you think about what happened to
Mr. O'Neill.
Steve.
Pete, of course, call me Dorian. I cannot thank you enough. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't arrived when you did. Never mind, I do know what would have happened.
An absolute fool to go up to that room.
I couldn't agree more. Thought you being too kind.
What? Was it at least worth it? Get a look at the watch band?
I was just telling Tina that I didn't have time.
Come to think of it. Here is the stone. Nearly caused my demise. You take it, I never want to touch it again.
Did he see you looking at the watch?
No. I managed to get it quickly back into the drawer.
And he had no idea what you were after.
He knew I was after something. He got very suspicious. In fact, he turned into a madman. I'm now convinced, if I ever had any doubts, the man is a cold-blooded, psychopathic killer.
Well, then, this little stone may be the thing to nail him to the wall.
You did?
Yeah, you give me that gun.
No, you just get out of here. Now, you stay away from me, and I will not tell anyone what you did. I'm just going to take Viki home. Now, don't come near me.
Yeah, let's talk.
You don't.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment. Try extra sugar-free gum with NutraSweet.
Extra flavor, extra fun, and sugar-free gum.
Extra sugar-free gum with NutraSweet gives you extra refreshing flavor that lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Extra flavor for that extra long haul. Extra flavor for that extra long haul. Sweet extra, the extra fresh flavor lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Get extra sugar-free gum.
Mom, look what Aunt Margaret's doing.
Marjorie, the house smells like fish.
Now it smells like fish and roses.
We don't use that air freshener. We use Lysol disinfectant spray. It kills germs on surfaces, and it cleans odors out of the air. Ordinary air fresheners don't do all that. Smells clean.
Lysol spray actually cleans the air.
Have you got heavy kitchen traffic? Well, there's one product that stands up to heavy traffic better than anything else. Mop and Glow. No matter what type of floor you have, Mop and Glow puts down a long-lasting shine that stands up to scrapes, scratches, even skid marks. Mop and Glow for us. Non-stop shine.
Before Kim's out of diapers, I'll change her 5,000 to 6,000 times. Lucky for us, Chubs are the thickest pop-up, so they're great at cleaning.
You can see through this other wipe, but Chubs are twice as thick for confident cleaning.
6,000 changes. That's why I choose Chubbs, the thickest pop-up baby wipe.
I'm Steve Bell.
And I'm Kathleen Sullivan.
Tomorrow, meet 3 hot male soap stars.
Also, Blondie Deborah Harry is back recording. Find out where she's been here on Good Morning America.
I must really be desperate.
Why is that?
Because I can't believe I am home visiting my little brother and actually listening to you giving me advice about men.
I am a man.
Amazing.
Maybe I see us in the backyard singing, just you and I. You were king and I was queen on a treehouse in the sky. It's amazing how life made so many changes. You're a little boy I knew. Now I'm back home and you're our man. Really, is that really you? And now that all our younger years drift into yesterday, I want to.
Hello?
Hi, Billy. Guess who?
Hey, sis. How are you?
You know that advice she gave me?
Yeah?
It worked. It actually worked.
I told you.
What's happening at Payless? During our summer savings celebration, selected shoes for the entire family are on sale for just $7 and $9. Payless Shoe Store. You could pay more, but why?
So star Stephen Ford today at 3.
So, I'm on my way, honey. I'll probably be home for lunch.
I still think that I should go with you.
Not on your life.
But I might see or hear something that would spark my memories.
Forget it.
Oh, Clint, I wish I could remember what happened that day.
Honey, look. We can both thank our lucky stars that Pete O'Neill has not called on you to testify. Now, you are safe here at home. So, read, relax, write letters.
Yes, sir. But Mrs. Dorian Lord called. She's on her way over to see you.
Oh, that's typically Dorian, isn't it? Doesn't even call to find out if it's convenient. When Mrs. Lord arrives, would you tell her that Mrs. Buchanan is indisposed?
No, darling. No, it's all right. Craig, I'll see her. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Why put yourself through a visit with Dorian?
Because I can handle Dorian.
Honey, I am dead set against it.
Okay, come on, darling. I cannot hide from everyone and everything forever, can I? Now, Dorian obviously has something on her mind, and you and I both know that one way or the other she's going to make sure I find out what it is, so it might as well be now.
Fine, we'll both find out what it is.
I'll be all right.
I am not leaving you alone with him.
Hey, Beauregard, we have to talk. Woody, if this is about you and me, it's about the trailer. I'm no longer a contender.
What?
You heard me. Well, you and I are both after Mimi, and what man, in his right mind wouldn't be? But this competition we've got going is getting out of hand. It's affecting our friendship. It's affecting Mimi's work on the film. She's losing her concentration, and that isn't good.
No, it's not good at all. I mean, her career is really important.
And this film is important to me. As is our friendship, and I don't want to jeopardize either of them.
Boy, you can't just bow out of this thing and leave the field clear for me, though. I mean, that's not fair to you, Woody.
Beauregard, I've got no choice.
Yeah, but I care too much about Mimi to let her wreck our friendship through no fault of her own.
I don't know what to tell you. I've made my decision.
Well, and I'm pulling out, too. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this competition is just null and void. Until after we get this film done and it's in the can.
Are you sure?
I wouldn't have it any other way, Woody.
You want to shake on it?
You bet. We got to pull together on it.
Huh, brother?
Here, my dearest.
All the guys will be jealous.
I'll catch you later, okay? Okay, really, I'll talk to you later, I promise, okay? Wow, you two certainly look like you've cheered up.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we just solved what you call a minor artistic disagreement.
Well, that's terrific. Good.
I understand you won a bundle of the racing last night.
Oh, yeah, we had a great time. Next time we do it, you should come with us.
Hey, look, playtime is over. It's time for work. We have a movie to shoot, and we better get cracking. Yeah.
You know, I have a feeling that when this film is released, it is going to be in the top 5.
How about an Oscar? Huh?
I'd like to thank the Academy on behalf of my wonderful producer
And the inspired work of
Gerald.
Niki King. Thank you very much, and I will treasure this award always.
You know, with Modest Mimi around, you and I are going to have to fight for any recognition we get.
Yeah, I think I can fight harder than you.
No, you guys ought to decide right now what kind of champagne I'm going to have to celebrate my Oscar. But from the looks of you two teetotalers, I'm going to have to settle with coffee. Would you two nominees join me?
Of course. Wouldn't have it any other way, me.
I wish this were over.
Well, don't worry. All you have to do is tell the truth. The truth can't hurt, right?
Jennifer Rinaldi, call to the stand, please. Jennifer Rinaldi.
Say a prayer for me.
Put your right hand on the Bible, please. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Please be seated.
Counting to Jiffy Pop, all systems go for great taste.
Roger, you've got heat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we've got pop off.
Looking good, control, buttery, crunchy, and light.
Think someday I'll really be eating Jiffy Pop in outer space?
I wouldn't go back there without it.
Look for Jiffy Pop's special Goonies glowing cap offer. See package for details.
Every season, we create exciting new colors for your eyes and nails and lips. Wondrous colors. Luminous. Stimulating. Magical makeup colors that do nothing short of transforming you. Colors created every season by art and science and Avon. Avon, the art and science of beauty.
It all depends on the odor you've got.
Renews it in the closet, open just a touch.
Renews it in the kitchen, open this much. Renews it in the bathroom, open wide.
Help keep your house smelling fresh and clean inside.
Renews it.
And your price right.
Some things never change. That can be good, or that can be bad. For Listerine Antiseptic, it's good, very good, because your tried and true Listerine still kills the germs that cause bad breath. But it also kills the germs that cause plaque. Clinical tests prove rinsing with Listerine in addition to regular brushing reduces plaque by up to 50% over brushing alone for better oral hygiene. So use Listerine twice a day. See, old friends don't change, they just get better.
It's that time, boys and girls. Yeah. Car should be around in about 5 minutes. I gotta go check with the AD and make sure there are no problems.
Problems, there are no problems.
Oh, no.
Ladies' man paid 12 to 1.
What are you,
You know, California people seem to be really into racing. I was never much interested, but now maybe I'll change my mind. I had a good time last night.
No, that's what Woody said.
Well, there's nothing like winning. Profound thought for the week. Woody's good company.
Yeah, I know you. I know you like Woody a lot. I know you're attracted to him.
Well, I like a lot of people.
Well, I think what I'm trying to say is right now, it's your work that you've got to be really thinking about. You know, it's your future as an actress. I know you're a single-minded woman, but you just might get sidetracked. There's certain emotions get in the way.
Which emotions?
Well, I'm talking about falling for somebody. anybody who might interfere with your career right now. You're an artist, Mimi. I know you have real deep feelings. And you just broke up with Clay. I know that must have been a wrench.
Yeah, it was hard.
Darling, right now you've got everything in the world going for you. Your career as an actress is just really taken off. In this particular film, this could be a milestone for you. I think that's what you got to focus on right now.
Yeah, you're right. I want to concentrate totally on this film. I don't want anything to interfere. And then when it's over, I'll take some time and decide what I want in my life in addition to my career. There are lots of possibilities.
Sure.
What this conversation really is about me and you and Woody, right?
Yeah. I think you hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah. Well, I'm attracted to Woody. He's a very nice man, and I'm attracted to you. You're a very nice man. But you know, there's a difference. We spent a lot of time together, and there's nothing like the past and shared experiences to bring people together. So, who knows what'll happen?
You know, I just have a feeling that everything is probably going to just fall right into place just the way you want it to be. Just give it time.
Thanks. Where's Woody? I gotta get out of here.
Hey, the bellboy says the car will be out front. Come on, let's go.
Good. Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah. Excuse me. We got a winner, Dane.
The tapes that I made of the conversations that Viki and I had were private. They dealt with her fear that she was afraid that her Niki personality had returned.
Would you describe what happened to the tape in question?
It disappeared for a while, and then it was returned.
By whom?
Tina Clayton.
How did she gain possession of it?
She lived with me for several weeks last spring, and she told me that she took it by mistake when she moved out.
Did the tape have any kind of label on it?
Yes, I put a number on it so that I could recognize it.
Now, I would imagine that you were very upset when you discovered the tape was missing.
Yes, I was.
Because it contained information regarding Victoria Buchanan's illness.
That's right, and if Tina had listened to it, she would have known about Vicky's illness long before anybody else.
Objection, Your Honor.
There's no proof to defend her case.
Overruled. It's a valid observation by one of the parties involved.
Now, Your Honor, 3 letters were entered into evidence written to Victoria Buchanan by Niki Smith.
We're well aware, Counsel.
All right. Now, Tina Clayton had access to the information on those tapes. She could have been the author of those letters. Is that true? All right, I withdraw the question. Instead, let me take you forward again to the day of the murder, Mrs. Rinaldi. On that day, did Tina Clayton say you will visit?
Yes.
For any particular reason?
Yes, she told me that Viki had accepted her as her half sister.
So is that all?
No.
What else did she want to talk to you about?
She wanted me to try to influence Viki to make a large financial agreement with her.
She felt that she was entitled to a share of the Lord estate.
Yes, she did.
Did she say anything else of importance?
Yes.
What was that?
She told me that she could destroy Viki.
Is that the word she used, destroy?
Yes.
In previous testimony, Mr. Clint Buchanan read us a document signed by Victor Lord that gave Tina Clayton control of Viki Buchanan's share of the Lord estate should Viki ever become mentally unbalanced. Are you familiar with that document? Is that what Tina Clayton was referring to when she said she could destroy Viki Buchanan?
Yes.
Now, in earlier testimony, you said that Mrs. Buchanan tried to call you, but you got a busy signal because the phone was off the hook.
That's right.
On that same day when Tina Clayton came to visit you, was there a time when she was in the room where the phone was when you were not there?
Yes, I had to go into the kitchen.
And when did you discover the phone was off the hook?
About an hour after she left.
But by that time, Mrs. Buchanan had received yet another note from, quote, Niki, unquote. Is that true? She had disappeared.
All right, Counselor, it is perhaps a bit too clever, but ridiculous, I think not.
Thank you, Your Honor. No further questions?
Dorian, I realize that you would like to have a private conversation, and I will try and stay out of it as much as I can. But I am not budging.
Very well. Dorian, what is the matter? You seem very upset. Viki, I know that you've been through an awful lot recently, especially in last week, and I don't want to do anything to add to that. Except I have every reason to believe that Tina is innocent, that she didn't kill Harry O'Neill.
That's it. That is
Viki,
enough.
please, will you open up your heart, your mind? Please, give the girl a second chance.
When the bell rings, school breaks.
When the bell rings, the fever breaks.
The fever breaks?
There's a golden rule when you break out of school. With a can of Pringles, you're a fan of Pringles.
It's a deep fried taste.
Now, I get the fever for the flavor of a Pringle.
Love the deep fried taste of the crispy crunch. So break now for Pringles, you'll love the bunch.
You'll get the fever for the flavor of a Pringle.
Wait till you taste Pringles now.
The evening whispers, a change is good, and goodness is at hand. La Choy, La Choy. My walk, a valley. Taste cascading down. La Choy, La Choy. Luscious steam rises. Rich soy splashing. La Choy, La Choy. A symphony of flavors plays the cook's love song. La Choy. Nutrition, taste, simplicity. Tonight, here's Beatrice.
Here's Lipton tea lover Don Meredith and weatherman Willard Scott.
How's it going, Willard? Well, it's going to be hot and sunny here all day. Sunny enough for Lipton Sun Tea?
You bet.
Hey, that Lipton Sun Tea looks tasty.
It's the tastiest tea I know. That old Sun brings out all the flavor in Lipton's delicious blend.
It's easy.
Just take family-sized bags, cold water, then for 3 or 4 hours, all you add is Sun.
Which I personally guarantee. This summer, one show always rings twice. You wanted her back.
There she was, just walking down the street, saying, do what did it, Tom did it do.
Now Dave and Matty are back.
Where on earth did you get those glasses?
Oh, these? X-ray specs. Pretty cool, huh? You must be wearing a lead dress and I can't see a thing.
See what you've been missing. America's Into Moonlighting tonight at 9/8 Central.
You'll love it.
That is a sharp-looking watch. Thanks, Tim.
Mrs. Rinaldi, you ever met Mitch Laurence?
Yes.
Where?
At my apartment when Tina was living with me.
That would be on the Landfair Estate, not far from the main house, correct?
Yes, I lived in a garage apartment that was converted.
Did Mitch ever spend any time there?
Yes.
When you weren't there?
Yes.
Tell me about the locks on your apartment. Have they been changed, say, in the last 6 months?
No.
What kind of telephone do you have?
I have a trimline phone.
Oh, I used to have one of those. You know, I used to have trouble with it, though. Every once in a while, I would inadvertently put the receiver down backwards and leave it off the hook. Has this ever happened to you?
Probably.
On the day of Harry O'Neill's death, did you receive or make any phone calls?
I spoke to one of the nurses that I work with at the hospital.
Could you have inadvertently left it off the hook at that time?
I doubt it. I was expecting a call from Viki.
Yes, that's right. You said in earlier testimony that you were going to meet her after her session with Dr. Polk.
Right.
Did you wait in the apartment for that phone call all day long?
No, I made a quick trip to the garage.
How quick?
I was back in less than an hour.
Was that before or after Tina Clayton arrived?
That would have been before. She was waiting for me outside when I got home.
Outside?
Outside.
Mrs. Rinaldi, could someone have entered your apartment while you were gone?
I don't know. The doors were locked. It didn't look like anybody had broken in.
What if they had access to a key?
Then they could have opened the door and walked in.
And then they could have taken the phone off the hook, and nobody would have been the wiser. Am I correct?
I guess.
No further questions, Your Honor?
Counselor, do you wish to redirect?
The prosecution reserves the right to recall the witness, Your Honor.
So noted. The witness may step down. Thank you, Mrs. Rinaldi. I realize this testimony was difficult for you. I think we've all had enough.
There's not much to go on, but we did plant doubt in the jury's mind.
Yeah, but I'm really surprised she didn't try to do me in like I said to you.
Well, just keep the faith for another piece of unexpected evidence.
Yeah, but is it enough for me almost like you said?
Only time will tell.
Dorian, what you obviously don't know is that I am one of the few people around here, along with you, who feels that Tina may indeed be innocent. And I have tried to help her. I even went so far as to undergo hypnosis against the advice of Dr. Polk to try and bring Niki back to find out what actually happened that day.
At great risk to herself.
Well, I'm sure that Tina will be very grateful when she finds out.
Tina knows about it. But that's not why I did it. I did it because I honestly wanted to find out what the truth was. Unfortunately, it didn't work. Niki wouldn't come out. You know, Dorian, I haven't seen you in a long time. In fact, I haven't seen you since... Well, since the day you took me down to my father's secret room. And therefore, I have not had the chance to say this to you. I really wanted to thank you for doing it. You want to thank me? Yes, I do. It was not very easy for me to be confronted with the truth about my father. In fact, as you well know, it was devastating. But it did accomplish a rather important thing. It revealed the secret of Niki to Clint, and as a result, it brought us much closer together. I'm very happy for you. I also want to apologize to you, Dorian. For I behaved very badly toward you that day. I was deathly afraid that you were going to use what you had found out against me, and that you were going to tell everyone how very ill I was. But I was mistaken. Clint told me that you were honestly concerned.
Oh, yes, I was. And Viki, I don't think that I will ever forgive myself for taking you down to that room. Even though you say it's all worked out for the best in the end, I swear to you, if I had known about Niki, I never would have done it.
Dorian, I believe you.
All right, now it was Tina who convinced me to take you down to the room. But that was because Mitch Laurence was manipulating her. And that's the reason that I am here today. Because Mitch Laurence is a dreadful, evil person who will do just about anything, including murder to get what he wants. And he did do it. He murdered Harry O'Neill.
Proof, Dorian. Do you have proof?
Yes, Tina and I have come up with evidence that places him in the room on the day of the murder.
What kind of evidence?
Strong enough to hold up in court. She's innocent. Viki, I know she is.
But how can you be so sure? How do you know that she wasn't involved in this whole thing with Mitch Laurence? Why are you so anxious to exonerate her?
Because he didn't do it. Because Harry O'Neill's death is a terrible tragedy that I contributed to, and I'm trying to make up for it.
Well, how on earth could you have had anything to do with it?
Viki, when we went down to the secret room, Niki emerged. She told me about her relationship with Harry. She said how much they cared for each other.
Oh, dear God.
And I knew about it, and I didn't tell you, and I didn't tell Harry. I mean, I did try to warn Harry, but I never actually... And so now Harry's dead. And I'll blame myself for that for the rest of my life.
I can certainly understand why you're so anxious to see the justice be done. I want to thank you very much for coming by here today, Dorian.
Not at all. I'll have to go to the studio.
I'll walk you to your car. We can go out by way of the terrace.
Thank you. Goodbye, Viki.
Hi, Dorian.
Excuse me. Mrs. Buchanan, there's a gentleman here who says he must see you.
Mrs. Buchanan. I'm a writ server for Lantano County. It's my duty to serve you with this subpoena. You're called to testify at the trial of People versus Clayton.
I teach aerobics, and you shouldn't have to worry about whether or not you're protected. And with a thick pad, I don't have to worry about it.
We at Karatani discovered that Maxi Things protects like no thick pad can.
I don't know. This is kind of not on the absorbing side. It doesn't look like it's going to get much.
No other pad, thick or thin, has the Maxi Thin center.
Oh, my! This isn't making it. I am truly amazed.
Maxi Thins. Proven protection. Prove it to yourself.
My next aerobic class, my next new job, I will definitely try the Maxi Thin one.
No home is safe when this creature gets in. He'll attack your family, even your pets. It's the hungry flea, and he's out for blood. A brave flea killer kills biting fleas, dead, in carpets, upholstery, even on pets.
Pets too? Go on then.
Brave flea killer kills fleas dead in your home and on your pets.
Hurricane victims of Hiroshima on ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
Tomorrow at 8, 7 Central, Stephanie Mills and the Association keep Malibu jumping on rock and roll summer action. Then, Crystal's marriage to Blake could be over on Dynasty. After, a British agent suspected of drug dealing and murder hides behind diplomatic immunity on Hotel.
Tonight, Who's the Boss moves to its new time at 8, 7 Central.
Gee, that's terrific.
You'll just flip over Tony Danza, Judith Light, and Katherine Hellman. Who's the Boss tonight at its new time, 8, 7 Central.
You'll love it.
An ABC News Brief brought to you by Sealy Posturepedic Mattress. Now from Los Angeles, Peter Jennings.
Good afternoon. Major League Baseball players are on strike, at least for today. Negotiators for the players and owners met for several hours in New York, and a short time ago, Union Chief Donald Fear said none of the 13 games scheduled for tonight will be played. Negotiations may resume in a few hours. The Space Shuttle Challenger is back home. After a shaky start last week, the mission ended this afternoon with a perfect landing at Edwards Air Force Base here in California. I'll be back in just a moment.
Because a good night's sleep on a Sealy Posturepedic mattress can help ease the stress of the day, you'll experience your best after you experience Sealy Posturepedic.
And later on World News Tonight, two more dramatic stories of people who lived through that day that we dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima. I'm Peter Jennings in Los Angeles. That's News Brief. I hope you'll join us later for World News Tonight.
My baby's ready for baby food. What's the best way to begin?
With new Beech Nut Stages, Stage 1 beginner foods.
What about starchy fillers?
Beech Nut took out starchy fillers and put in natural ingredients like Chiquita bananas, golden delicious apples, and low-acid fruit.
100% NutraSweet. Diet 7-Up. The taste they just can't beat.
Enter 7-Eleven like Cola 7-Up Beach Softball Tournament. Get details at participating 7-Eleven stores.
Just you and I. You were king and I was queen in a treehouse in the sky. And now that all our younger years drift into yesterday, I want you to remember.
Hello?
Hi, Billy. Guess who?
Hey, sis. How are you?
It's here, hotter than ever. Debbie Allen as Sweet Charity at the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion. Don't miss it.
Getting ready for the Olympics this week at 11.